Glenn comes stumbling out of bar one night, right? Car keys in hand and 3 sheets to the wind. And this cop comes over to him and says, excuse me, but what are you doing? And he says, well, I can't find my car. And the cop says, excuse me, sir, but do you know you have your pecker hanging out? And the guy looks down. Oh my God! They stole my girlfriend! This beautiful young girl with jet black hair and lovely wide eyes approaches the pearly gates of heaven. So St. Peter looks her over. He says, young lady, I must ask you, are you still a virgin? She said, yeah, I am a virgin. St. Peter was a little skeptical, right? He calls over the Dr. Angel and says, Dr. Angel, I need you to give her a physical exam. I guess he was the angel gynecologist. We'll call him the angel gynecologist, right? Or the pussy angel. I don't know, one of the two. Anyway, he checks Dr. Gyno, checks over the girl, comes back, reports back to St. Peter and says, yeah, she's clean. She can go. Except, I found 7 little dents in her maiden bed. So he goes to his, St. Peter goes to his book and he's flipping through the pages. He looks at her and says, well, miss, I've decided I'm going to admit you. He's running his finger down his book and says, okay, now what's your name? She says, Snow White. There's this gal, Bonnie. She's a fat blonde nurse who works here at the facility, right? And she goes to see one of the docs here because she wants to lose weight, so he puts her on a diet. He said, what I want you to do, Bonnie, is I want you to eat regularly for 2 days and then skip a day and do this for the next 2 weeks. And she says, okay. He says, I guarantee after 2 weeks you will have lost 5 pounds. So she thought, what the hell? So 2 weeks later, she goes back to the doctor and says, Bonnie, you look great. You look great. You did exactly what I told you to do. She said, yeah, but, she said, I thought I was going to drop dead that 6th day. He said, from hunger, you mean? She said, no, from all the skipping. Reuben and Grace decided they had to have these code words in order to tell each other they wanted to have sex without the kids catching on, right? So one day Reuben calls his son Johnny into the bedroom and says, Johnny, will you please go tell your mother that I want to type a letter? So Johnny runs to his mom and says, Mommy, Daddy just told me to tell you that he wants to type a letter. And Grace said, will you tell your father he can't type a letter today because there's only a red ribbon in the typewriter? So Johnny runs into the bedroom and tells his father that there's only a red ribbon in the typewriter and he can't type his letter today. A few days later, Grace says to the kid, go tell your father he can type that letter now. So the kid goes, finds his father and tells him, says, Daddy, Mommy said you can type that letter now. A few minutes later, Johnny goes running back to his mother. She says, Daddy said, forget about the typewriter. He wrote the letter by hand. That's a good one. I like that. Wrote the letter by hand. Okay, let's do some weird shit. Hey, you! Subscribe!